Hey everybody, it's your Dungeon Master Elijah. Today's episode is going to be a little different. So while recording this session, my audio software freaked out and only recorded my mic, and we lost everyone else's audio. Luckily, we were still dealing with our mic bleed issue, so I was able to boost everyone else's voices through my audio, and it's definitely listenable, but it's not the best. Now, we have figured the issue out. It's only going to affect this episode, and normally I would just cut it out and create a new session. This is a real play D&D podcast, so it's not like we can just go back and re-record what happened. But just being honest, this was one of our best sessions, if not the best. It was so fun. We all had a really great time. The energy was just fantastic, and I just hated to not get to post it. So I do apologize, but we've got the issue figured out. We will be back to our normal audio next episode. If you want to skip this one, that is completely okay. All you guys really need to know to get into our next episode is that the ship was attacked. I'm not going to say what for those of you who actually want to listen to it, but that's all you really got to know going into our next one. Anyway, I apologize again, and we'll be back to normal audio next one. Last time on Elements of a Great Adventure. From the darkness, you hear some cackling. And you can tell something is getting closer. And from the shadows appears a Drider. I need you to roll initiative.
You're really gonna make me do this?
I have your first mission. You guys... ready? Do you think,
Well, can you guys swim?
I run to the edge of the boat and look over as we lift up into the sky. And when we get about 100 feet up, I spit.
Hey everybody, it's MotherGoose, and welcome back to the Elements of a Great Adventure podcast. We are officially in our second arc. Before we get started, would you guys want to introduce yourselves, your characters, and your character's favorite food?
You didn't give us time to prepare.
Haha, in the moment.
He's checking to see how in character we are.
Okay.
I told them before we started recording that they are no longer themselves. They are only their characters.
I'm Zeke. My character's name is Wayne, and his favorite food is cold pea soup.
Not what I was expecting, but interesting.
As opposed to warm pea soup?
It doesn't exist in this world. There is only cold.
Only cold soup.
I don't know if I...
Just cold soup.
Okay, I don't know if I want to make all food cold, but we can go cold soup. We can make that canon in this universe.
My name is Jeremiah Branch, and I play Rael. He is a druid, and his favorite food is cold water chestnut soup.
You make me want to pick soup.
You know, I would imagine you to say cultist.
Cultists.
No.
I have been fancying things on the more gamey side lately.
No. I regret
I
this.
want to pick soup, but I'm Kylee, and I play Kithri Thorngage, and Kithri's favorite food is just bread.
I see it. I really do. That makes sense.
It's like any kind too. It doesn't matter. She's not a specific bread lover. She just loves all of it.
Soup, bread.
It's a good combo.
We're easy to please.
Now I know what to feed you guys on the ship. And that is exactly why I brought up that question.
Kithri, choose my soup.
Okay. A couple things before we really get into it. I think you guys had a couple pet things you wanted to talk about in terms of like your actual pets. Wayne, you were saying you might want to rename.
No, I want to retcon that I didn't get one.
Oh!
Wait, did you make a story beat that now I have to keep it? Because then I'll
Oh.
Maybe.
I'll buck up.
We could just say you left him at home. He doesn't have to be on the ship. That was what I was going to ask you.
On a mission.
Are your pets here on the ship with you?
Pets are at home.
Pets.
At home.
All right. And it was Ace, right? The Bloodhound?
Yes.
Okay. Ace is at home?
Kithri got a Great Dane named Dane. And I also left Dane at home because I did not have enough time to train him properly, especially for a ship. So.
That's understandable. Yeah.
Okay, I got a fowl, and it is on the ship with us. I talked about it in the last episode, but I forgot its name after I named it the first time. I didn't write it down, and I forgot its name the second time I named it, and I didn't write it down. So, this is it, alright? This is its name, and regardless of how you described it in the other episode, it's just black. It's a black fowl, and its name is Fenrir, in honor of a lost... it's not lost. The dog is still alive, but we didn't get the dog. Fenrir.
Gotcha.
Al's name is Fenrir.
Cool. And I would definitely recommend writing that down while you have the chance.
Right here. No.
Okay. So the last thing I really want to ask you guys is, are you set on the name for your ship? The French Poverty, correct?
Oh yeah, that's what we called it.
That's the one.
Yeah, Kithri suggested it because of how much she likes bread. You know?
Of course. Yeah, that's exactly why.
I'm looking at the out-of-game inspiration right now.
So are you saying that canonically Kithri is the only one of us here who knows what France is? And its connection to bread?
I would hope so, saying France doesn't exist in this world.
Magical land I made up in my mind.
I'm sorry.
I love bread.
Where all the bread comes
I'm so sorry. Spoilers, France does not exist in this universe. But maybe in the multiverse.
If we get any
Who
fans
knows?
from France, it's okay. None of the other countries exist either. We're not singling you out, I promise.
We live in the United States.
This is
The
our
United
homage to
States
you.
does not exist either in this universe.
There's never been any reason your country would be in poverty and that you would have long series of weddings. And also,
Oh no.
that was a joke. I can't think of it.
You know,
The punchline.
Good luck on the next war, guys.
Oh.
I'm proud of the French. Really, I mean, they've fought hard. They've brought some tyrants down.
I mean, they cut some people's heads off.
They did. Good for them, really. Okay, so for the first part of this session, I don't have anything planned. I'm leaving it up to you guys on how you want to explore the ship. At the moment, you've only been on the main deck. You only know Wendell and Randall, the captain and the librarian.
Which one is which again?
Wendell is the captain, the sloth, and Randall's the librarian. This will be your contact in the field. But just as a reminder, there are 4 ASMR, a dwarf, an elf, and then Randall and I said Wendell, it's Wardle, sorry. Wardle the sloth.
Kevin Wendell from?
So yeah, this is really your opportunity to explore the ship, learn what's on it, and meet the crew. Just as a reminder, as you got on, you saw there were 3 cannons on each side on the main deck, and 3 on the bottom. Why are you laughing, Jerry? Besides that and the main deck, that's all you really know about the ship. Oh, and that it flies. You probably shouldn't go near the envelope, the blimp part.
Yes. I'm gonna
He's
go mess with the cannon.
He's gonna
No.
I thought you were gonna say immediately goes up to the envelope. Here you go.
I did too. Okay, what are you doing at the cannons?
I am trying to find a match. Start some fire. I see one of these babies go.
Okay, as you are messing with the cannon, One of the male ASMRs walked up to you, puts his hand on your shoulder, and says, "What you doing there, friend?"
Fire this cannon. Can you help?
You know, we're still above Prathine.
It's on the other side, towards the ocean. I'm gonna shoot the ocean. I'm gonna take it down. Please.
I mean, listen, okay. You're technically my boss. I would not recommend it, but I guess you can. We do only have a limited supply of cannonballs.
Listen, pal, I ain't bossing nobody around here, alright? You and me are buddies, okay? So
Alright.
we're gonna settle this. We're going to do something in this world that is represented by us rolling dice in the real world.
Okay.
And if I roll higher than you on a d20, then you show me how to fire this cannon, deal?
Deal. And he puts his hand out and says, "My name is Boel."
I spit in my hand and I slap it on his. I say, "My name is Rael. Nice to meet you."
And you shake, and I, the DM, forgot I promised I would never have anyone shake your hand again. And I already forgot.
How uncomfortable. Do we have to roll for the level of discomfort in this handshake?
Yes, I'm gonna roll a d20. 15. It is very uncomfortable. It is very uncomfortable. But Boel just kind of looks at his hand, frowns, and wipes it on his pants. Honestly, we could just do a rock, paper, scissors, but we'll roll for it to see who wins. How's that sound?
Okay, so on shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, Boel, are you ready? You know how to play this game?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, yes, Rael.
Rock, paper,
Scissors, shoot.
I got 17.
I got 7. Ah!
Blow it up.
So wait. But canonically, on rock, paper, scissors, what did y'all throw out?
You can pick saying you won, and I'll go whatever loses to it.
I threw out this strange amorphous shape that I kind of solidified into something when I saw what you had thrown out.
No! And with my 7, I did not notice. I did not. But maybe the others did. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll for the other ASMR to see if they noticed you cheating. 14. They definitely did.
Uh-oh.
Are they gonna stop it?
You got one negative relationship with the ASMR. I'm just kidding. But they did notice you cheating. So Boel, he kind of walks up to a barrel that's next to the cannon on the side facing the ocean, which is definitely, I'm going to say, not the side you were on.
Boel gently leads
over to the other side of the ship.
And he shows you a barrel. When he lifts the lid off the top, you see about 10 roughly cannonballs. He picks one up and says, "You just put one of these inside the cannon, and then you take the matches that are here with it, you light them, you set the little rope on the back on fire, and wait for it to fire."
Okay, I'll do it. I don't want you getting in trouble. And I reach out my hand for that big old lead ball.
And he hands it to you and he says, "If Wardle asks, I was not the one who told you."
Watching from a distance. You don't have to pack the cannon with gunpowder?
Not these ones, they're magic. I honestly was thinking about it, and then I was like, I really don't want to have to go into describing that. This is not at all what I was expecting, so I am gonna make you roll to see if you successfully fire.
Okay, so I roll it into the cannon and I find the match and I do the little whoosh, and I guess I attempt to hold the open flame up to the whip of the cannon.
Okay.
8.
It doesn't light.
It doesn't light. The wind blows out the match, And Boel says, maybe it's for the best.
I was about to say the D&D universe said, probably.
Okay. Wayne, Kithri, you guys, I mean, you can do individual scenes right now. You don't have to be together. Really, what do you want to explore?
I guess I was just hanging back watching what Rael was interested in the chaos he could.
Yeah. Kithri?
Kithri, last time, I believe, when we left the podcast off, was just talking Randall's ear off.
Right.
So she's gonna be like talking his ear off. And
Okay.
asking like, where's the library? How many books do you have? How many subjects are on these books? I'm so excited.
Okay. Follow me. And, wait, I think I need to get a little nasally with this one. Follow, too nasally there. Follow me. I will take you to the library.
Okay.
And he leads you below deck to the second floor. And when you first get there, you notice what appears to be a battle deck. It is basically just a large room with 3 cannons on each side. And then you notice doors for what appears to be sleeping chambers, and a kitchen / calf, and then the library. He walks you through, and as you walk in, it is let's say about an 8x8 size library, but it's stacked from floor to ceiling with books. Every wall is just covered in books, and then in the middle is a desk for him, and there's one of those like sliding ladders that go around so he can get to the top books. And he turns and he says, this is my library. This is where I will be while you guys are on mission. And I've got books on really everything you might need. Research on different species, different spells. I could tell you what kind of plants are poisonous or edible. Yeah, really whatever you might encounter, I probably have a book on.
Kithri's head is spinning. So many exciting things that she could think of even learning. But immediately her head snaps to him and says, do you have a book on weapons?
I do have a book on weapons. I don't know what this voice is. I feel like it just keeps changing. But yes, I do have a book on weapons. Let me think. And he goes and he sits on his desk and he brings out a big, massive book, and he's flipping through it, and he says, yes, column 8, row 3. There should be several novels on weapons, in terms of forging, in terms of using them proficiently in battle, in terms of history of weapons. What are you looking for?
More of specific rare weapons from different races.
I think I have the perfect thing. And he pulls out rare weapons from different races and hands it to you.
Magical weapons and weird.
I would appreciate if this book did not leave the ship, but feel free to take it with you as you explore.
Okay.
And let's cut to Wayne. Have you thought about what you want to do here on the ship?
After watching Rael be a dingus, I suppose I ought to go see how the captain is doing.
That I literally was going to suggest that. I was like, that's probably something Wayne would want to do. Yeah. So, as you, the captain is on the poop deck. It's just, so from the main deck towards the back of the ship, there's some stairs, a set of stairs on each side, leading up to the poop deck.
Traverse the poop deck.
You traverse to the poop deck, and Wardle, as he sees you coming up the stairs, kind of lifts their claw in the air and says, "Hello, Wayne. Are you enjoying your time on the ship?"
So far, I think Rael's already trying to cause a bit of
I saw. Boel and I are going to have a talk later.
I wouldn't get too mad at your crewmates there. Rael's a real piece of work. If anything, he would have persuaded anyone else.
I'll keep that in mind. And also on the poop deck is one of the female ASMRs. She is wielding a massive battle axe.
What is an ASMR?
It's kind of like a human angel hybrid. It's a human that was blessed by certain gods, or what are they called? Solar. In the in the D&D universe, they're kind of like angels, basically. So the ASMR come in different forms. Some are good, some are evil, some have wings, some don't have wings. But saying we're in a flying ship, I gave them all wings, because the ASMR make up they're the security of the ship, basically. And so them having the ability to fly will come in handy in aerial combat.
Oh, that'll never happen.
That'll never happen. I'm telling you guys right now, you're never going to be in a fight on this ship. For sure. 100% guaranteed.
Yeah. Those cannons are just for show. That's why.
The cannons are just for show.
They're just for Rael to have shenanigans.
Exactly, yeah. So, Wardle looks at you and he says, "Is there anything I can do for you? Anything you want to know of the ship?"
Outside of the game, I forgot where we were going.
You are going to the Silver Sanctuary. It is the capital of the merfolk. They have requested assistance from Prathine, but you don't know exactly what for at the moment.
And it is underwater, right?
It is underwater.
So we're going to do a big jump, and we'll use gravity to push deeper into the water, like a... whatever.
Not to spoil it, but maybe.
That would be cool.
Wardle's gonna push you off the ship, make you Can we have Rael walk the plank when we get there?
I guess, Wardle, I was just curious on how much time we've got left. I'm not getting impatient or anything. I'm just curious. We've been out here for hours now, and seeing as we're in the air, it should be a lot shorter amount of time.
We are getting close. We do not exactly know where the Silver Sanctuary is, but the merfolk have given us a location to meet at. We will drop you off, and the merfolk will take you the rest of the way. We have a couple more hours before we reach our destination, but how much time you'll be traveling once we get there, I do not know.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I suppose I will just, look out over the window, through the windows, because it's a pretty sight. Nothing but ocean expanse for miles.
Great. We're going to pause you there, looking out. Before we get to the next section, is there anything else you guys really want to do on the ship?
Does Kithri find anything interesting in the book during this part of the journey?
Ooh, yes. Let's say you find some information on, let me find it here, in the Dungeon Master's Handbook. Not something you could make. You find out something that really sticks out to you is the 9 Lives Stealer. It is a sword forged by the first necromancer that allows the owner to, or the wielder, to literally steal the souls of those they kill.
But only 9?
Maybe.
Question mark.
Officially in Dungeons and Dragons lore, yes. I think it does have a limit of 9. I don't know if I'll keep it that way.
Possibly 9 questions. We'll say it's called that because that's how many has known to be done in one go.
That seems great to me. Okay, and let's jump back to Wayne. As you are staring longingly into the water, you you see another ship approaching, but not in the water, in the sky.
I thought you said it.
An alarm begins to sound, and you hear Wardle yell out on the intercoms, "A ship approaching. I don't know if they're friendly. There shouldn't be anyone else up here. Prepare for the worst."
I would like to look over at Boel and give him a solemn nod.
Boel, let's see, what weapon does Boel have? Boel takes his spear, kind of slams it on the ground to make a loud thud, and nods back to you.
Oh, yes.
And Randall kind of nervously looks at you, Kithri, and is like, "Oh no, we just left already."
It's okay, Randall. Here. Take the book back. Keep it on hold for me. I'ma go look. You take care of the book.
"I'm gonna man the cannons." And he puts the book on the table and kind of just walks out towards one of the battle deck cannons.
Oh, learning so much about Randall.
So as you're flying, Wardle, he begins to adjust the ship to head in an opposite direction. And as the French Poverty changes course, so does the approaching ship.
It never really changes course a lot.
No! No! You guys have a couple minutes now before the ship gains on you, but it is definitely flying faster than the French Poverty.
At this point, can we see anything on this ship to identify the people or the ship itself?
So, Kithri, you're underground, or not underground, but you're underneath the main deck. You're on the second floor, basically. Rael and Wayne, let's roll a perception check. And Wayne, you were the first to see it, so I'll give you advantage.
Thank you for that. Damn it. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Dang it.
It's fine. I don't care.
15.
15? All right. Rael?
14.
Okay. You both notice that, unlike the French Poverty, it looks like a normal ship, sails and all. There's no blimp carrying it in the sky. You also notice that there is no one on board.
Ooh. Ghost ship confirmed?
Wardle?
Maybe.
I've heard of ghost ships on the ocean, but ghost ships in the air?
You know,
I didn't even answer that.
I thought dragons, wild herd of unicorns, or Pegasus is coming by. The last thing I expected up here was another ship. And they're following us. Prepare for battle. And Wardle gets back on the intercom and he says, "This ship is definitely going to catch up to us. I want everyone battle ready now."
Okay, so at this point, Kithri's gonna run up there and ask Randall where she'd be best served. Like, if she should stay down here and man cannons with him or go up on deck.
I'm gonna leave that up to really you guys. This encounter is gonna be a little different. But to answer your question, Randall says, wait, give me 1 second. Okay. At this point, Boel has ran downstairs to be with Randall, and Randall says, Boel and I can handle things down here. It might be best if you get to the top and help them up there.
Alrighty. And Kithri runs to the top without another word.
And that was totally the Wardle voice, and I'm very sorry to everyone listening. Canonly, that was Randall. I'm so sorry. Okay, so Kithri, you and Rael are on the main deck.
Whoa. I didn't get a say in what I got.
Okay, sorry. You were up there. I just assumed I shouldn't have. What would you like to do, Rael?
Listen, cannons all the way. I'm there for it. I want to make things go boom.
Okay, the ship is following from behind, and so if you're looking at the front of the ship, at the moment it might change. It looks like the approaching ship will be on your right side.
Okay, and just a point of clarification, you said that Randall and Boel went down?
Yeah, they are on the second floor. Yeah, on the cannons there.
Okay, so there are multiple tiers.
So there's basically 4 levels to the ship.
Okay.
The bottom floor is a storage / engine area. The second floor is your living quarters, your kitchen. It's got the inside layer of cannons, the battle deck. Then the layer above that is the main deck, which has 3 cannons on each side. And then also the captain's quarters are on the back under the poop deck. And then the 4th level is basically just the poop deck.
Okay.
So really you guys can be anywhere on the ship. You've got time now to move there.
I would like to go be with Randall and Boel since I started this cannon journey with him.
Okay, perfect. Let's say you and Kithri pass each other as you're running down one set of stairs, she's running up the other. What do you say? What? Just a crisp high five?
Yeah, crisp high
Up top. And then
I have to jump a little bit high, but I manage.
I'm gonna point out that Rael is coming down, meaning he'll be even taller, so you might have to jump a little higher than you were expecting.
We'll also assume that your hand is still full of your spit.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe Kithri will slap him in the face instead.
Oh,
No,
I'm sensing
Kithri will give him
tension.
the high five. She knows what she's in for.
Okay.
Spit.
I won't make you roll for the high five, but I almost did. Thank you for pre-pulling out the dice. I really appreciate that.
Ready.
All right, and Wayne, where are you?
I'm gonna hop out of the captain's quarters and meet up with that unnamed Asamir chick with the battle axe.
Okay, she's actually staying with the captain.
Okay, well she's going back into the captain's quarters.
Yeah, poop deck is where you were, because that's basically where you steer the ship.
Yeah, I get it all.
No, that's totally okay. I have a cheat sheet on my computer, so I say the right thing. So,
Well, I guess then if I'm already in an open area, and I'm basically in an open area, then I'm just gonna sit where I am.
okay, you're gonna stay by Wardle?
Yeah.
I like this. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so as the ship approaches, you guys are on the ready, waiting to see what happens. You still don't know if it's a hostile ship or not. You're just preparing for the worst, basically. But as it gets closer, you see eyelids begin to open,
No.
revealing glowing yellow cat-like eyes. And from the front of the ship, a smile begins to form to reveal rows of razor-sharp teeth.
Cat.
On the ship's main deck, about 20 shadow-like creatures begin to form, preparing to battle the French poverty. And over the intercoms, you hear Wardle yell, "Mimic!
Yes!
Prepare for boarding action.
Prepare for boarding." And ropes begin to fly off the mimic, wrapping themselves around the French poverty, tying the 2 ships together.
Oh no. Okay, so just to clarify, the mouth and eyes are on the front of the ship.
Yes.
Okay.
And let's roll for initiative.
Go.
While you are rolling, these shadowlings start traveling through the ropes, and they are appearing on random parts throughout the ship. So, they're from what you guys can see, I like that you guys are really spread out. On the main deck, about 8 shadowlings have now spawned. On the poop deck, there are about 4, and another 4 have spawned inside the battle deck. And you can assume that maybe they spawned elsewhere on the ship as well.
Which is the bottom floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or other floors, like on the second level that you may not be able to see.
Oh.
In terms of your allies, you have no idea where the dwarf and elf are, but you can assume that they're probably on the 3rd floor near the engine. Randall is manning a cannon. Boel is protecting Randall. Rael, where are you? Are you protecting or are you firing?
I'm protecting.
Okay. And on the main deck with Kithri are 2 ASMR, a man and a woman. One is wielding a mace and shield, the other a great sword. And then on the poop deck is Wardle, another female ASMR with the great axe, and Wayne. I still have to roll for a couple things. Give me just 1 second. Okay, Rael, what's your initiative?
I got 15.
Nice. Wayne?
6.
You're not the bottom of the order, if it makes you feel better.
It doesn't.
Definitely not the bottom of the
Oh no, Kithri?
5.
Okay. All right.
Notice how he didn't say you're not the bottom of the order.
Did I tie with someone? What happened?
You tied with the Shadowlings, but I will let you go first.
Oh.
Okay.
Again. You figured it out.
Nah. This works out for me. So, I'm totally stealing this from the Adventure Zone. You guys will do half damage on the ship if you directly attack it. If you get hit by one of its cannonballs, double damage, baby.
Oh.
Like if we directly get hit by one of its cannons.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say was half damage?
If you directly attack the ship, like let's say you take your mace out and just hit the ship, half damage. Because it's this giant ship monster. It is a giant mimic. Okay, and very sadly, it is the mimic's turn first. And it is going to fire 3 cannonballs directly into the French poverty.
Why?
Not at anyone in specific.
No, just the ship itself. So let's see. Actually, I'm going to use
I don't know.
the app just to make it a little quicker.
Taking double damage.
All right, the first shot will not hit.
It's a warm-up shot.
The second shot will, and the third shot will not. So only one of the cannonballs will hit the ship for a total of 26 damage.
Dang. It's not doing double damage to the ship.
No,
is it?
no, it's even across the ships.
Okay.
But you know what that means?
What?
Double that. That's a one-shot.
Oh.
That's a one-shot for just about any of us.
Well, yeah, if he rolls the same.
Sorry.
Oh, don't get hit.
I know it's a mimic, but is it possible for us to board it?
Yes, it is. Okay,
Avoid it.
so this is going to be really fun because you guys have so many options. You can protect the ship. You can man the cannons. You can jump on to the mimic and fight it there. It's totally up to you, and I'm super excited to see how you guys handle this.
Okay, wait. How many shadowlings are over there on the ship?
Right now, you see about 6.
On the ship? The mimic?
Yes. Okay, Rael, you are up next.
Give me just a second, por favor. I gotta look some stuff up.
Yeah, no rush. And just a reminder, Rael, I know you turned into a bird before, but technically you're not supposed to be able to do any flying until level 8.
Listen, we agreed that I could turn into the bird.
You could turn into the bird, but I think we limited your flying, right? I think we cut it in half.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay.
And if you want me to not do flying, I'm cool.
No, you totally can. But just as a reminder, you are in the battle deck at the moment.
Yes.
Okay.
Turns into a giant bird.
I mean, there's probably enough space to bite down on shadowlings.
Guess you could poop on them again.
Yeah.
I don't.
Sorry.
I don't know if I should wait to say this like character or to the DM just as a funny, haha, guys, what if?
I say it in character once you get there.
Well, it's an idea, but also I don't know, like, if it's just, oh, it's kind of funny if we did this kind of thing, and we shouldn't do it, but, because it's not in character. That's the issue. I'm gonna say it out loud. I'm gonna get it out.
Okay.
Alright, Jerry. I think it would be humorous as Rael if you picked up a cannon and took it to the other side and shot it from, shot the mimic ship with the cannon, hovering over it, just shoot down with the cannon.
With the bird?
I would let you do one shot.
I could just drop the cannon on the ship.
But then you'd lose the cannon.
But it's only one, and if you drop it from high enough, it would probably go through the first deck.
Maybe.
Okay. So you said that there are 6 shadowlings down here?
There are 4.
4 shadowlings.
Yeah.
And Boel is...
Boel's also in the defense position, ready to protect Randall.
Okay, so are we kind of like a triangle, and then the 4 shadowlings are making an arc around us?
Yeah, they're coming close to shut these cannons down.
Okay, well then I guess I'll think about it.
That's okay. I mean, you could also take yourself out of the initiative order if you would like, and reinstate yourself wherever you want.
Does Fenrir get an initiative roll?
Not yet.
Little baby boy.
Still a little baby boy. Large enough to fly, not large enough to fight.
Okay.
How's that sound for now?
That works. Sorry, that works.
So while you're thinking about it, I'm going to say that Boel charges forward and stabs one of the shadowlings in the gut. And it disappears. Kithri, you noticed a shadowling spawn on top of the mimic and start heading towards the ship.
Oh.
What do the shadowlings look like?
They're literally just like shadow beings with a similar yellow glowing eyes as the mimic.
Okay.
Wait. Does this one that I notice look at all impeded by anything physical?
No. But you two as players both know this information. Rael and Kithri do not know the combined information.
I just see another one pop.
Rael saw one disappear. Kithri saw one appear.
Since I'm on the poop deck, can I roll perception to see if I saw that?
Now we'll just say you did.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Pop up. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened, but I saw it
We
pop
both
up.
saw it pop. Something is causing more of them.
I have a long sword.
Okay.
It's slashing. Can I try to do like a wide horizontal?
Exactly like
That's why your beer has a lid.
Lid beer.
Yes, I would make you roll against all 3 of their ACs. If that's you're trying to hit all 3 of them.
Just 2.
Oh, just
I
2?
want to do the 2.
Okay, yeah.
Closest to me.
Cool. I will let you do that. But you'll roll an attack on both. That okay?
Like individually.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can share damage if you hit both.
Okay.
But to see if you hit them, you'll have to roll separate attack rolls.
Okay. 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Or do you want them separate?
Nah, 2's fine.
occasionally play D&D sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay, so I got an 18 and a 10.
Perfect. Both will hit.
Okay.
And you can just roll 1 for damage. It'll apply to both.
Okay. 5.
Perfect. Your blade slices through both of them like butter.
Sweet.
And they disappear. And it is the French Poverty's turn. Let's go. Okay. Randall is the only one on the cannon at the moment, so he is going to take 1 cannon shot. And it will hit, barely, but it'll hit. Randall loads up the cannon, lights it, and it fires. And being inside, there is a ringing in your ear. There will not be any negatives, but your ears are hurting, Rael.
I'll turn around and look at Randall and do like that kid from The Incredibles. Yeah.
Okay, and to give Randall his moment, I will roll actual dice. Not bad, Randall. Ooh. 33 damage.
Sick.
Shout out to Randall.
I think it'd be funny if Rhino was standing behind the cannon and when it shot it.
Like I swung it and it just went through like butter, so I kind of stumbled and turned around right as he shot it and it just right in the chest.
And that, kids, is how Rael died. Time to pick a new character. Now, we'll say you're far enough that it hit you, but it didn't hurt you too bad. Like, it was at the very end of the push-off.
It doesn't even matter. I got the just star-crossed lover look in my eyes staring at that, the smoke coming out of the cannon.
Nice. Okay, and let's go to Wayne. Just a reminder, you are on the poop deck with Wardle, 1 of the ASMR, and 4 of the Shadowlings.
Quick question. The 2 that he sliced through down there, did they disappear? And
They disappeared down there, and 2 more appeared on the ship.
alright, cool.
I guess, like, backing up with the ASMR around Wardle while he's helming the wheel, I asked, Wardle, do you recognize the type of ship that is that the Mimic is making?
No. It's a, oh, actually, he probably would. He's supposed to be this, like, great captain. It's a dwarven warship.
Do you happen to know if the powder room is easily accessible?
The bathroom.
That kind of powder room.
Yeah, if you can get inside to the 2nd level, you should have access to it.
Well, I think if we want to rid ourselves of this problem, we gotta go quickly.
All right.
I have
Are you guys telling secrets? You hiding things from me?
So you're wanting me to...
Oh no.
if you can figure out how to...
You guys, I'm supposed to be the one keeping things from you.
I might just have Randall let me open the
But it's so much more fun to have surprises.
So much more fun. Okay. As a couple options, you could potentially... There is a plank on the ship. You could potentially push it out, and it might be far enough for you to walk across and get on the ship. Or there are some swinging ropes. You totally could swing from the French property on top of the Mimic's ship. I will make you roll an athletics check, though.
Okay. Alright, Wardle, I'm gonna help with these shadowlings real quick, and as soon as I'm done, and I know that you're safe with this ASMR, I need to go gather my friends.
Got it.
And I guess I'm going to, since I got my mace out, I'm going to swing at Can I swing for 2?
Yeah, sure. You'll have to get closer because your mace isn't as long as the longsword. But yeah, we'll say there's 2 standing close to each other. You could knock some heads together.
Alrighty.
But same thing. Roll your attack twice.
I'm gonna try to do the one long broad swing like he did.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Nat 1 plus 2 is 3.
Ugh. That's an automatic failure. You can't. I'm sorry to let you know now. You can't add to a nat 1. It's a failure.
Alright, well then I got a 2 plus 2, so 4 on these.
Do you have a plus to your mace to the attack roll?
I did add.
Oh, you.
It's 4. I rolled a 2.
I'm so sorry. You swing your mace and it barely misses both of their faces, and you kind of see them smirk at you.
I need to get my eyes checked.
Wardle
My depth perception is shit.
pulls out a hand crossbow and fires one directly into the face of one of the shadowlings, and it disappears. The ASMR that's on the ship, she takes her battle axe and splits one in 2, but it's not so gory because it kind of just fades away. And you notice 2 more appear on the other ship.
Which I would like to point out, Kithri doesn't know still
Right.
that where they're coming from. Wayne might have put it together now, but Kithri has...
All you know is that the number of shadowlings is increasing.
Is it alright if I know I just finished my turn,
Yeah.
but can I roll perception just to know if my character immediately picks it together?
Yeah.
Or if it's
Go ahead.
Son of a bitch.
You gotta get new dice, my friend.
You know what it is.
I don't. What did you roll? Oh no, I am so sorry.
It sucks.
Use that. Maybe-
Okay, Kithri, you are up.
Okay, so Kithri's out here with 2...
8. Oh, 2
other
ASMR,
okay,
and then 8 shadowlings.
So are we like surrounded? Or
Yeah.
are we all in front?
We'll say you guys are surrounded.
Oh,
You got 2 on each side, we'll say.
okay. I think me and the ASMR are pulling the triangle squad back to
Nice.
the middle so
Okay.
we can,
You're vibing.
make sure that we're not gonna die.
Yeah. Just as a reminder, one of them has a great sword, the other is wielding a mace and a shield.
Ooh. Okay. All right. And I go before they go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you guys go before the other people in your area. The only reason I went before Jerry was he was still kind of picking out what you wanted to do.
Okay, I'm gonna pull my 2-weapon fighting and have my war hammer and my short sword out.
Sick. Okay.
And I am going to, since we're in a triangle, I'm gonna say I'm pointed at a corner, so I have slightly 2 to my left, 2 to my right. Right, if I'm thinking about that correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, I am gonna swipe outwards with both of them, attempt to hit all 4.
Nice. Okay.
Okay,
I will.
if that's allowed.
Yeah. Go ahead. Why not? Let's have some fun with it.
Alright. Ooh, okay. So one of them is gonna hit and the other one is not.
Okay. I will let you choose. Just let me know which direction you want to hit and which one fails.
So one is gonna be a 9.
That will not hit.
What I was afraid of. The other one is a 22.
That will for sure hit. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, we'll say I was swinging Warhammer right, short sword left,
Okay.
and we'll say Warhammer is the one
That
that's
hits.
gonna hit. And, if you'll allow, that was the second one, which is gonna have an addition of my ability modifier to the damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so that's gonna do 10. But I'm. Oh shoot! I should have rolled 4 because I'm.
Oh yeah,
attack 4
you're trying to hit 4.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You want me to?
No, we'll say you hit the 2,
Okay.
and then you miss the other 2, saying you've already rolled attack.
Okay, it's 10.
Okay. And as your warhammer comes down, you knock out 2, and they both fade away. And while you're feeling pretty confident, you overreach towards the ones with your warhammer and just couldn't make it hit with your short sword. And let's have you roll a perception.
That's not gonna happen. Oh goodness. 6.
You don't notice anything. You're too busy fighting.
I was facing the other side.
All right.
And then on to it. ASMR?
Your 2 ASMR. The one with the great sword does a similar move to Rael. He lunges forward, slashes, removing the heads of 2 shadowlings, and they disappear. The one with the mace, she lunges forward, bashing her shield into another one of the shadowlings, and it begins to fade away. And as it does, she brings her mace down on top of the head of the other. And there are only 2 of the shadowlings left on the main deck.
Go main deck squad. Here we go.
Not too bad, not too bad. It is the shadowlings' turn.
I'll come back.
So we're sitting at 2 on the main deck, 2 on the poop deck, and 1 on the battle deck. So let's start with the battle deck, saying that's where we were first. The shadowling forms a shadow sword in his hand and lunges for Jerry.
For who?
For Rael. Sorry, thank you. For a total of 21.
Against my AC?
Yeah.
Crap. Well, okay, that's fine.
I rolled really well, I'm sorry. Or am I?
I don't believe you.
Don't be sorry.
And that will hit. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, it will.
For a total of 7 damage.
Wow. Okay. That's fine.
At least there's only 1 down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I'm about to be swarmed up there.
Don't you have 32
Not that I
health?
know about it, but.
Shut up.
Yeah, I don't hear you complain about your 32 health.
Weren't you a frog during most of the final boss battles?
I was about to say, you could just go frog right now if you want.
You could.
Happy day.
Okay, then let's move to the poop deck. Wayne, one of them forms an axe in their hands and attacks you. 15?
Just barely.
Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I am very sorry. Okay. For a total of... Ooh, not bad, 5.
That's okay. See, I'm not gonna complain about damage.
Well, yeah, you only took 5 there.
And the other will try and make a dash towards Wardle.
Oh.
They form a spear in their hands. Oh no.
No, Wardle.
It'll hit.
No.
I swear.
If you kill Wardle after I said I was gonna help out.
Hold up. Hold up. If I need to, I might can do something.
Okay.
Origin story.
I didn't listen. I've not rolled below a 15 today. Besides, don't you wish I would have rolled high during the rock paper scissors match instead?
Yes, I do.
No, if you look in the player's book, there's feats. And help is one of them. You can help in someone else's turn.
No, wait, that was the wrong die.
I can't.
See, I know this because I almost picked it from my other session.
All right, and that'll be 4 to Wardle. Wardle's okay.
Okay, good.
but the spear does jab them in the ribs. But it kind of fades away after it's done damage.
Well, there you go.
Wait, so it leaves after it takes it?
A little bit. Yeah,
A little bit.
the spear disappears, but the shadowling has not. It kind of impaled him and then disappeared.
I see.
All right, let's move down to the main deck. They were the ones you went for. Oh, I am very sorry. So one fittingly changes their weapon into a warhammer and the other a short sword.
I see.
And the first one will swing at you for 14.
Nope.
All right. It brings its warhammer down and just barely misses you.
Cheap imitation.
And the other one with the short sword rolled a 7, which I assume will not.
Nope.
And it also it tries to slice across, but went just a little too high.
Shorter than they thought.
And the shadowlings who have respawned on the mimic now travel through the ropes back onto the ship.
Main deck.
So there are currently no shadowlings on the mimic.
No,
See?
there are still about 6 guarding the mimic.
Oh, on the main deck.
Oh, no, sorry. On the enemy ship, there's about 6 protecting it.
Right.
There are now 8 again on the main deck. There are now 4 again on the poop deck and 4 again on the battle deck.
Oh, what?
The mimic made little tentacle arm things and attached to the ship, which there are holes for the cannons, so I'm assuming they came in through the hole.
They've traveled through the rope back onto the ship.
Okay.
You do not yet know, you the player knows that as you're destroying them, they're respawning and returning. Rael hasn't put it quite together yet.
Okay.
Yeah. You just know that you killed a bunch, and now there's more. And we're back at the top of the order
The ship.
with the ship. And the ship is going to, again, fire 3 shots at the French Poverty. Which, saying this is a lot of rolling, I'm just using it in my app. Let's see. The first one will not hit. The second one also doesn't hit. And the last doesn't hit.
Nice.
This mimic is not good at firing things.
Whoops.
Oopsie. Okay, and it's to Rael. There was 1 shadowling, and now there are 4 again.
Okay, Boel is just after me in the order, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can I, move over? I'm close to Randall, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'll lean over and ask Randall, hey, is there any way that you could shoot me out of the cannon?
Is this really what you want to do right now?
That doesn't answer my question, Randall.
Can you turn into something that might fit in the cannon?
Yes, I can.
And that would be?
It would be, and follow a turtle. I'm way, big brain place here. I'm way beyond turtles, okay?
Uh-huh.
Listen, there's a creature in the Monster Manual called an animated sword. And I ask you, what is an animated sword but a sword with magic on it? So, it's a challenge rating of 1/2.
Okay.
It's a creature. I can turn into a sword. Shape-shifting.
Okay.
This I present to you, DM.
Okay, Randall looks at you after you explain that and says, you still have the potion of feather falling on you, right?
I do, yes.
Alright, load yourself in there.
Okay, I am actually, that conversation was an aside, but I'm going to wait until Boel to actually do my turn.
Okay, you want Boel to go first?
Yes.
Okay, great. Boel is going to frustratedly lunge a spear forward into one of the shadowlings, hitting it, disappearing it, and victoriously turning around to look at you, expecting help, to see you turning into a sword.
No. I look at Boel. I say, can you handle these three? Can you protect Randall if I go do bigger and better?
I will protect Randall with my life.
Okay, Boel. Remember that handshake we had? That was sacred. I better see you on the other side. Goodbye, my friend.
I better see you.
And I go, whoop, and I turn into a sword.
You're the whole point of this operation. Okay, so you turn into a sword, and we'll say basically this is going to count as your turn. Transforming and loading. Randall might have to help you getting into the cannon.
Yes.
I was about to say, as an animated sword, you don't have legs, do you? No.
No.
Or wait, it's not
So-
an animated sword. It's a flying sword, but I'm just going to say I'm a sword.
Okay, what is your plan? I would like to present you. It's too late to go back now. You're in the cannon. Randall's about to take his turn.
Okay.
What's your plan if he hits the ship and you get stuck in the side?
That was...
Then I can transform into like something else with sticky feet and just kind of crawl my way into the ship.
Isn't there a cooldown between transformations?
No, I can use it 2 times within a certain... and then I
Okay,
rest,
so once-
and then I get them back.
Once, if you do that, you're kind of stuck out of luck in terms of getting back for now.
Yes.
Okay.
But we'll see how close I am to certain things. I may be able to get in without
Okay.
using my other transformation.
You could have him roll to see if he shoots into one of the cannon holes of the mimic.
Oh, I'm definitely... Actually,
I mean, that's on the side of the ship, right?
yes. There's a few ways we could do it. It's definitely going to depend on the roll and how successful. So let me ask you this. Where are you, Rael, wanting to hit?
I'm wanting to hit just like in the general vicinity of any number of cannon holes. So like if they're on the first and third, then like I'll just say, hey, aim for the second, and if I'm off a little bit, whatever.
Gotcha. Okay. I think Randall will probably be the one to roll this.
Fine.
I'm very sorry. Because he's the one aiming, he's the one firing. You're kind of just...
Being
I'm there
fired.
for it.
You know what? I will let you roll a d4, saying you're technically a flying sword, and we'll add that to the final roll. How's that sound?
Okay, just like a little bit of angular control.
Yeah, just a little bit. So,
Oh, we're rolling now?
yeah.
Okay.
It is Randall's turn. You are loaded up. He's about to fire. And I'll let you tell me what you got first.
I got 4.
I got 15, baby. And Randall lights the match, lights the wick, and you go flying off. You don't land inside a cannon, but you just make it inside between the hole, we'll say on the second floor. The square like hole for the cannon, you make it between the cannon and the wall, right in.
Sick.
So you are now on the second floor of the mimic, and it is very gross inside. It is a living ship. You are definitely inside its organs right now.
Okay, so then I did damage to it, like on the inside, since I like went in there and kaput.
I'll let you roll a d6.
Sweet.
How's that sound?
Sounds good. I got 2.
All right. Rael does 2 damage to the mimic. Let's go.
Wait,
And
I don't want to be that guy, but when we attack the mimic, we do half damage, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
but it was shot from the ship's cannon.
That is a fair argument. I'll let you have it. Saying it was technically a cannon. Good save.
Good save.
Okay, and last question, and then I'll shut up, I promise. Transforming is a bonus action, so can I like untransform in the mimic and then that's it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You know, you're done with transforming?
I'm done with my turn.
And 3 shadowlings spawn around you.
Shit.
You can reward with death!
Okay.
But do 3 shadowlings disappear from somewhere else?
No. They're still...
Not that we know, I was just curious.
They're... For honesty's sake, there's still the same number on your ship, and you still see the 6 on top of the mimic. Wayne, Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, yeah, sorry. You being fired was the French Poverty's move, so it is Wayne.
I think I just saw a sword fly into the cannon hole on the side.
Hold on. You said that Randall shot me, right?
Randall is after
Randall,
poverty.
yes. So basically, in the order, anyone manning a cannon will go when it's the French Poverty's turn, basically. So, like, if you all were on a cannon, you'd all take a turn then and fire together, basically. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Shall be on cannons.
Yeah, but this is so much better. You guys are fighting all over the ship. Rael is inside this beast.
It's got a real Pirates of the Caribbean vibe to it.
That was the plan.
Yes!
Wardle, I am no help to you. I just completely missed those two shadowlings.
I wasn't gonna say it, but...
Look, I'm thinking your ASMR friend here is enough to protect you. I need you to trust me to get over there so that I can attack the mimic head on.
And you look at the ASMR and realize that she's the buffest woman you've ever seen in your entire life.
Yeah, you're fine.
And she kind of nods to you. And we won't really worry about your move, but if you want to get on the mimic, we will just count you getting on as your action. So whatever you need to do right now to get on, you can do.
I'm gonna use one of the ropes. For the, we're gonna assume this is looking like a pirate ship, so it has the big...
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. What is it called?
The crow's
Rat?
nest.
The crow's nest, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, the crow's nest. There's a support rope that I'm going to use to swing across.
Okay, so you cut it and you start swinging across. Give me a D20 athletics check.
9.
Oh, you make it. You make it.
That's good.
If you failed, I would have made you fall.
What was failing?
5. I'll just be honest now. It was a very easy DC, but
Still didn't like
That one didn't do you well. You can have a different one if you
I think it's just I have a bad. I need to roll differently with my hands.
Your hands are the problem.
yeah. So you make it on top of the mimic. You swung across, so I will give you an option. You can either be on the equivalent of the main deck or the poop deck of this mimic.
Okay, so thinking about this in like standard, typical ship terms, poop deck here, stairs on each side. The inside of the boat would be accessed right under it, right?
So the inside, like in the middle of the main deck, there would be some stairs going down.
Oh, then I'll go to the main deck.
Okay. You swing across. It's a little clumsy. There's a moment where your heart drops as you think you're not going to make it, but you do. And you know what? You land perfectly. And only you know you almost fell. Everyone else thinks you look so cool. Okay. And the 6 mimics, or not the 6 mimics, the 6 shadowlings begin walking towards you. And Kithri, your turn.
Oh, goody. Alright. So... Oh, goodness. So it's still 8 around me. Still have my 2 ASMR buddies.
Yes.
Just the same situation as last.
I will say you did see a sword fly from your ship
I was
into
about
the
to
other,
ask,
and you
I see
definitely
Wayne.
yeah.
So I'm seeing some progress being made to the other side.
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to leave my ASMR buddies. There's a lot of dudes.
There are a lot of dudes.
Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Okay.
They're not very strong.
It's true, but okay. And my ASMR guys are pretty buff too. Not as buff as the girl over there with.
It might be too late, but I just gotta ask.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's say, instead of swinging over, if I just went down to the main deck and I swung my mace and did the wave of terror, would it scare the boat off?
Ooh. Ooh.
It's too late, though.
Wait, you're gonna scare the boat off?
I'm gonna say it's too late.
Rael's at the boat.
Well, I don't know that.
That is true. Wayne doesn't know that.
I mean, it's also too late. It's also too late because I'm on the boat. But I just thought about it. I was like, I could have scared the boat off. Well, I mean, scared it away from
Yeah.
what you could be on the boat, so, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say it's too late. You are on the boat now.
I wasn't saying I should do that, but I was just bringing it up.
That would have been really funny.
Yeah. Hey, Jerry, if I had thought about it, I could have scared the boat away with you on it.
What do you mean?
Because I have the wave of terror with my mace. I could scare the mimic, and he would have ran away.
So, Rael, what you missed, Wayne, Pirates of the Caribbean swung from the French poverty onto the mimic, and it is Kithri's turn.
Yeah. Okay, so if I don't take my movement action, I just do the hitting people stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take my movement at the end of my turn?
Yes. Yeah.
And would my movement be enough for me to make my way onto the other ship? Or just to ready to make my way onto the other ship?
Probably ready. So options you have, you could swing across. The plank will probably be long enough for you to, if you extend it all the way, to get onto the other ship. And just as a reminder, the ASMR can fly. They all have wings.
Oh.
So you've got options. Do what you want, but...
Brainstorm. What if we all lift the French poverty? And all attack the ship?
What if we commandeer the mimic?
Tame it. Make it your own.
Mimic tamers. Okay.
I will let you know the Shadowlings are going to fight you tooth and nail. And I'm not entirely saying you can't, but I will say it will be a war of attrition. And you have no idea how many of them are on the ship.
If we tamed it, would they become our crewmates?
I don't know. You also have your stones of... wait, what did I call them?
Communication.
Yes, you have the... I've got it in my notes here. The Sending Stones, where you could talk to Randall or Wardle.
Okay, does that take up an action? It's just...
No, it would just count as... Yeah.
Okay.
Speech is a free action.
I saw Wayne Pirates of the Caribbean is way on over there.
Disney,
I'm a little
please
bit
don't sue us.
interested in what the plan is. I'm gonna pull out the stone and be like, Wayne, what is going on?
I'm boarding.
Okay.
I think we need to go to the powder room and blow this baby up.
Okay. Should I... Do you want help, or do you want me to just keep battling it out over here?
Well, to be frank, I can't seem to hit any of these Shadowlings myself, so some help would be appreciated, and I've got 6 coming on me.
To be frank, but you're Wayne.
Okay.
Okay.
And with that, can I, like myself, do the stone thing and say, Wardle, we are not abandoning you.
Yes.
Wardle just sees all
Yes.
the heroes jump.
Wardle kind of... Wait, you talked to Wardle, remember, before you left?
Yeah, but I'm just
Yeah.
reiterating.
Yeah, okay, sure. And Wardle kind of... You see him slowly lifting his Sending Stone, and he's like... I know. And you see him slowly lower it and fire another crossbow into the head of a Shadowling. And a Shadowling appears on the boat.
Oh, can I...
Yeah, go ahead, roll perception. And Wayne, you can too. See if you notice all this.
Hey, that's not too bad.
22.
22.
14.
And you both notice the Shadowling die on the poop deck and one appear on the main deck of the Mimic.
No fair. They're recycling people.
Wait, we might...
What was that?
On our ship, so that we can destroy theirs.
Okay.
If we keep them on our ship, they can't be over here to stop us from blowing their ship up.
Okay, how do you recommend how I do that? Without dying.
Hold on.
And let's see who's on the...
The Shadowlings can they walk through things?
Maybe.
Have we seen them walk through anything?
No, you have seen them travel through the rope, And we'll say that when they arrive on the ship, they don't just like appear, they slowly fade up from the ground.
Oh, shoot. I was thinking shenanigans walking in over.
Okay. I can't do it yet because it's not my turn, but Kithri, I have a plan, but I need however many game seconds to get to be able to do it.
6.
But I need the distraction and pull them overboard.
Pull, oh, what? Oh,
I need you to pull them to our ship, to the French property. Not literally, but like, I need you to get them
make
to not...
Make a commotion?
Yeah.
So again, you do have options right now about getting on the ship.
Okay.
Elijah, Sorry.
So I need to distract some and pull them over to our side. Okay, and it takes an action for me to move over there.
Yeah. Unless you wanted to use somebody else's action.
Say an ASMR.
Say an ASMR.
Okay,
But you would leave one of them alone by themselves with...
ask them both to pick me.
You could, but you'd be abandoning the main deck. These are the moral dilemmas.
I feel like they're gonna follow us though. Because 3 strong warriors, it's a prominent threat.
Can Rael hear all of this from the sending stone? Like, is it just walkie-talkie one signal?
No, sure. Let's say you have it up and you guys are on a group call right now.
We're speaking so fast because in game it's like 6 sentences.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I would just like to say, based on the conversation that's being held here...
They don't know you're downstairs.
Yeah. I'm getting, like, snippets of the conversation. I just interrupt, like, guys, it's so gross in here. I'm in the belly of the beast.
Rael, are you in the boat?
Did you see that sword fly through the air, dog? That was me!
What? You can turn into swords?
I can turn into creatures.
Randall pops in and he's like, sorry guys, I should have checked with you before I shot him out of the ship.
No, you shouldn't have, Randall. It was totally dope. So dope.
Randall, it is not your fault. We know what he's...
Thanks.
Pun intended. You're the loose cannon.
Everyone take damage for that.
I think somebody should stay behind and make sure that the home ship is safe, you know, if there's anybody left up there.
I will just let you guys know that the ASMR, their job is not to protect you. Their job is to protect the ship. That is their goal. So they might assist you in getting over or back from the mimic, but they're gonna stay near the French poverty as close as they can. And there's also a dwarf and an elf somewhere who could be dead. Have we thought about this moral dilemma? Nobody's checked on the dwarf or the elf.
Any other shadowlings up here?
No one was down there.
Do they have stones?
The only ones with stones are Randall and Wardle. The rest of the ship communicates through a system of intercoms.
Okay. Having just remembered that we have 2 other crewmates somewhere in this ship, I'm gonna say, hey, maybe I can go recruit a couple more people to come help us up here. Do you think you can handle what's going on over there, Wayne, or do I need to come help?
Well, now that I know Rael's here, I'm gonna see if I can make my own way through. You don't have to help me if you don't want to.
Okay,
Any help?
Hey, I saw you swing over there. That was pretty cool. Maybe keep pulling those shenanigans and you won't die.
Well, thank you. I really tried very hard on that.
Because I didn't know you all this stuff.
Yes, we established that, Rael, that Wayne's the only one who know he almost died there.
It looked flawless.
It looks so cool.
That he was going to die. Okay, well then Kithri is going to turn to the ASMR and ask them where the other 2 people are.
And the female, she looks at you and she says, They should be on the bottom deck. They should be protecting the engine. They're keeping us in the sky right now.
So not a viable option to come help.
Probably not. They're gonna do what they can to keep us flying.
Okay, that being said, is there anything about the ship's flying that's starting to seem a little bit off kilter?
Besides the fact that we're tied to a mimic, I think we're okay.
Oh, I was asking the DM.
Oh, no, it seems fine. Okay. You guys are still in the air.
Sky. All right. Well, all right then. Huh. I guess. Oh shoot, we don't want to make more for Wayne to have to deal with.
Wayne.
Oh, since I'm connected to dots, I don't want to make more for you to have to deal with.
Just being honest, Wayne's probably in the worst spot right now. He's facing the greatest numbers. Well, I mean, by himself, the greatest numbers.
So the ASMR are trying. I'm sorry, my turn's taking forever.
No, that's okay.
The ASMR are protecting the ship. So if I asked one of them to go over there and help Wayne, that wouldn't be an option.
No, it still would be, but they wouldn't stay and fight. But that would be one route to keep a turn, because that would technically count as their action.
Yes. Okay, so the Shadowlings are closing in on Wayne.
Yeah, about 6 of them.
I'm going to turn to one of the ASMR and say, hey, do me a solid. Go help my buddy Wayne. Go pick him up. Just pull him out of reach, out of reach of the dudes over there, because he's looking like he's in a bad spot.
Okay, and Roman, the male ASMR, turns to you, gives you a salute, and says, "Sure thing, boss," and flies off towards Wayne.
A small tear of pride and so much happiness just rolls down.
And let's see.
Never gets that much respect.
The ASMR flies to Wayne and picks him up and lifts Wayne just out of reach of the Shadowlings.
There you go, buddy.
Thanks.
Alright, and then... okay, so me and the female ASMR that are left, we're going to square off on corners here.
Okay.
Back. And I am going to try to pull the same... Oh no, I can't do that. And I don't have a shield because I'm bad at things. I am going to turn to the other ASMR and ask if we can fly up to the poop deck to join our captain and the other female ASMR.
And she looks at you and says, "Whatever you say." And she picks you up and flies you to the poop deck.
Cool. Okay, so how many of them are up on the poop deck?
There are 3 currently.
Cool. And you said one of them stabbed our captain with a spear.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, I am going to say we take up a defensive stance in front of our captain.
Okay.
And I am not going to attack anything so I don't make any more problems for them over on the ship.
Gotcha.
That is gonna be my turn.
Okay. The any Shadowlings that died in the previous turn have now returned. I don't know. We'll wait for that till after they make their attack. We'll start on the poop deck, saying you guys have positioned yourself. Okay. So, actually, you know what? Let's start on the battle deck in the Mimic with Rael. You turn back into a drow, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. And the Shadowlings all form swords with their Chateau essence. And the first one attacks for 9.
No.
The second one swings for, a nat 20.
Damn.
Ah, sorry, dude. That That's rough. It won't be too much. Okay. For a total of 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and the last one swings for 2. All right, and only 1 hits you.
Oh.
But you do see another one spawn. Not close, but another one spawn in.
No, I don't. What? Why?
Because. Okay, and we'll switch to the 6 now that are on the main deck of the Mimic. They all travel inside the sails and start moving up them and position themselves in an attack position around Wayne and the flying ASMR. They're not going to attack, but they've readied themselves. And then on the poop deck, one of them is going to swing at you, Kithri, for 5.
Is that to hit?
Yeah, the AC.
No.
All right. One will swing at the ASMR with the battle axe. Ooh, nat 1.
Ooh.
Sorry, Jerry. And the last one will swing at the ASMR with the mace. Oh, for 3. Man, sorry, Jerry. I am so sorry, Jeremiah.
Man, I tell you what, it's because they're scared. They saw these buff women and they said, what?
They're a little intimidated.
I too am scared in the presence of buff women. The singular present.
Anyway, throughout the ship, you guys hear just more sounds of fighting. You can tell that because of these sounds that Randall and Boel are probably still alive. And maybe you can hear distant fighting from the 3rd level, the bottom level of the French poverty. But any shadowlings that died have now returned, and 4 of the shadowlings are now walking up towards the poop deck, and 4 are walking down towards the battle deck. And
Did you say we're on the sails trying to get up to me?
6.
Wait. 4 are walking up towards where we are.
So from the main deck where you were originally, there was 8. So they're now 4 of those 8 are now walking towards you. They basically made the way from the main deck onto the poop deck and are readying to attack. But they didn't get, we'll just say they didn't get quite far enough this time. And the other 4 have went down to battle deck where Boel and Randall are. And you have officially lost the main deck of the ship. It is in enemy hands.
I mean, there are no hands on that deck, but...
Okay. Back to the top of the order. The ship is going to, again, send 3 shots out towards the French poverty. The first one will miss. The second one really misses. And the third one misses. And once again, 3 cannonballs just kind of fire towards your ship and all fly either on over the top or under the bottom. But Rael, you notice that no one is manning the cannons that are firing.
Okay, so they're just going. Okay, I would just like to make it aside that this implies that these are body parts of the Mimic. And the fact that these are like the Mimic's fingers and he has such little control over them really speaks to his mental capability.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot at once.
He's doing a lot. You might get the... Let me give you a little hint here. Kind of seems like the Shadowlings aren't their own beings.
Yeah.
How does that correlate to the cannons being fired without a movie?
I don't know. You figure it out.
Never mind.
Those are
They're a part of the Mimic.
He's sneezing.
It's all one being.
One living organism.
Okay. And it is Rael's turn. You've got 3 Shadowlings right on top of you and a 4th on the other side of the battle deck that you can assume is also coming to hurt you.
Okay. Using the... Actually, let me ask this first as the DM. How much of this mimic is organic and how much of it is shep?
I would say like 90% organic.
So like on the inside it's a living being and on the outside is wood.
Just the facade of it is
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, to put it lightly, it's not a ship. It literally is a living being in the shape of a ship.
Okay, so attempting to get down to a boiler room or a powder room or anything really wouldn't make a difference because there's not actually a powder room.
You could assume that.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, that kind of messes up my whole plan.
Wait, but the mimic is, to our knowledge, is the mimic actually shooting like cannonballs at us?
Yeah, to your knowledge, actual cannonballs. But
Is there still something explosive?
Rael, that is true. Rael's the only one right now that knows that the cannons are firing on their own.
I yell into the
There we go.
These cannons are firing on their own! What?
How are they reloading?
I don't know. Oh. That's it. I don't know.
Okay, this will be fun. Make a perception check.
Okay, me?
Yeah.
19.
Cool. You see tongue-like tentacles coming out of this ship's organs and filling the cannons with cannon bolts, or what you could assume is cannonballs.
Okay, and I am on the deck that the cannons are on that are firing?
Yeah, not the only deck, but
But one of them.
yeah.
Okay. So, this is a bonus action.
Okay.
So, I'm going to cast the spell Flame Blade, and I got it's an incantation. And I create a sword of flame
Okay.
in my right hand, and I and another one in my left hand.
Okay.
And I would like to just go buck wild at these little tongues arming the cannons. Complete disregard for the
Nice.
shadow lane. It's just like...
Okay, cool. Let's roll 2 d20s.
Okay.
Again, just different attacks.
Yeah, I need to see if there's an attack bonus on the Flame Blade.
Gotcha. Yeah, go ahead. What's your question, Wayne?
Actually, I was going to say to Rael, or not as Wayne, but to Jerry, you better say, hey, here's, no, it's not funny. I'm just saying, since it's a living creature, here's your explosive diarrhea.
I was about to say, this sounds like the cannonballs are a byproduct of this living being.
Haha, poop.
They're
Poop being
shooting
shot.
explosive poop at us.
Maybe. Poop is funny.
Objective.
Objectively, poop is funny. You cannot argue with us. That's a fact. Objectively. In my opinion.
Okay, so I think it's just a straight roll.
Okay, cool.
I got 18 and 14.
Cool. You are able to hit 2 of the tongues.
Okay, and on a hit, whoever... It does 3d6 damage.
Sick. Roll them. If you want, you can just roll 3d6 and apply that to both, or you can roll them separately. I'll let you choose.
We'll just do both.
Okay.
And then, are we dividing this in half, or are you going to have all the tongues go flying?
Maybe. See how he does.
I got 7 total.
7 total. All right. The tongues go flying right off the body, and you hear a scream from the mimic. It is bellowing. The French poverty shakes. It's so loud. And then the tongues start to slowly reform. And how much damage did you say?
7 total for each, so 14 and then half would be 7.
Cool. Gonna let you know that this mimic is not yet bloodied, but you have slowed down its
Its ability to attack the French poverty.
yeah. which is great. I mean, it's not that it's been doing great, but
Been a little distracted.
yeah. Okay. It is the French Poverty's turn. Rael, you hear Randall on the stone, and he's like, "Are you okay if I shoot?"
Go ahead.
All right. And then you hear a massive blast.
He was ready.
He
And-
was holding it.
Okay.
And you hear the whizzing of a cannonball fly right over the ship, and Randall curses a little. And then he looks at his stone and he's like, "Frick!" and realize it was still on. And then you hear disconnect.
Randall, next time don't ask if you're going to
I would rather die not knowing.
And that's one negative connection with Randall. I'm just kidding. I'm making jokes like this, but I'm not actually keeping track of these things. Or am I? Okay, Wayne, it is your turn. You are currently in the air, but you can tell the ASMR to drop you or land you or put you in position to attack the Shadowlings, whatever you want.
Okay. Hey, ASMR fella.
Yo, what's up, my guy?
How would you like to have supreme advantage over these fools?
For sure.
Well, I've got this dust of disappearance, and
Oh.
if I smack this on my face, you will also be affected. We'll be invisible for a solid 2d4 minutes.
All right.
You want me to do this? I mean, go to town on these and the mimic.
It's your call, boss.
All right, I'm gonna use one of my charges, or one of my uses. Sorry, not charge.
Okay.
I'm just gonna straight up.
Cool. Yeah. I'm not going to make you roll. You smash it on your face. It works.
Well, I need to roll.
Oh, for the minutes. Yeah.
That's better. 4.
In total?
Yeah.
Cool. That's like a ton of turns. Like 24 turns. You're good. Yeah.
The turn is like 6 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. And is that going to be your action?
Yes.
Okay, Kithri, you're up. And just as a reminder, you've got 3 of the Shadowlings right on top of you and 4 more coming in that will be in attack range when it gets to their turn. Which is next?
Elijah, did you
That's-
fart?
I did not.
Okay. I heard something.
Okay, so the Shadowlings that went below deck, they've already gone out of sight? They're already
Yeah.
below deck?
Yeah.
They're not like transition on the stairs or anything?
Mm-mm. They kind of... We'll just say those didn't take the stairs. They phased through the floor. But the others had to walk up the stairs to get to you, so it's not like you were directly above them. So they
Okay,
took the
so-
stairs.
So, feasibly, since 3 of us are flyers, 2 of us non-flyers that could be carried, could we make our way down to the second deck?
Yes, but Wardle is not going to leave the poop deck, and the ASMR is going to guard him with...
Protect him.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's how many of them up there with us now?
7.
Okay.
I told you guys I was never letting you fight one opponent again.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Okay.
Okay, let me help you guys out a little bit. Killing the Shadowlings is not completely in vain.
Oh?
And I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay.
Okay. Wayne and the other ASMR are disappeared for a very long time.
Yes, they are invisible.
So they can just feasibly deal with as
And
many
you know what?
Shadowlings
We'll say
as they can.
after you turn invisible, your ASMR who's holding you like grabbed you by the scruff of the neck with one hand, took his great sword and cut down like 2 of the Shadowlings.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice. But he's still over there with Wayne, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. And they're
I'm
both
assuming you're still flying unless you told him to land.
No, we're still fine.
Okay, yeah.
They're both invisible. Okay,
Yes.
Cool. Alright. Did I see that happen?
You saw Wayne and this ASMR disappear, and then you saw 2 shadowlings die.
Kithri's pretty smart. I think we should put 2 and 2 together there. Speaking to the stone real quick though. Wayne, you okay?
Yeah, he's got me by the scruff of the neck, but we're about to kick some ass.
Alright.
Yeah, we are.
Cool, because I might be sending some more shadowlings your way, just to let you know. Because I'm worried about my boy Randall down there. Randall, how you doing?
Great. There's a lot more of them now.
Okay, it's okay.
It's just Boel and I.
Okay, so I have 2 ASMR and the captain on there with me and 7 shadowlings.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just want to let y'all know, I'm speaking of the thing, that I plan on knocking the stone of its teeth in and maybe poking a hole in its eyes with the ASMR. I mean, I can't see me doing it anyways.
Okay.
Sent back this plan.
All right.
You hear Rael from the Sending Stone.
And
This is why I love art.
and Wardle. Yeah. Blind him.
Alright, so I'm going to turn to Warl and be like, okay, listen. I'm going to take out a couple on my way out. I'm going to leave you these ASMR, and I'm going to go help Randall. And I'm going to go man a cannon.
Let's go.
Fight me.
No, he has a point.
Remember what happened to the last guy who made fun of my gender?
Remember that time that I held the sword above your head and you couldn't even reach it?
Remember your punishment for what you did?
Shut up.
Alright, so Kithri is gonna do the same old shenanigans with
Okay.
the Warhammer and the short sword. Try to hit as many as possible, which is about 4.
Okay.
Alright, so same way as last time, or do you want me to roll 4 this time?
Let's roll 4.
Okay.
Saying you're trying to hit 4 people. Yes. 4 d20s at once.
This is what that sounds like. Oh, golly. One of them is a natural one.
Okay.
So that one just totally biffed. But I got a 12.
Is that the lowest?
Yes.
The next 3 hit.
Alright, cool. I am gonna say double Warhammer hit and single short sword hit.
Okay.
Which means so 5 and 7 on the Warhammer damages.
Okay. And on the sword?
And then the short sword is 2.
2. Okay. Great. You, as you're running down the stairs, bash 2 of their skulls in, and they disappear. And the other one, you slice it right into the stomach, and it kind of winces, but is still there.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do as you're running down? Or can do?
No, I'm just gonna get as far as I can
Okay.
down there.
What's your speed?
25.
Okay, we'll say you make it right to the entrance of the stairs to going down to the battle deck.
And can I see what's happening?
Yeah, sure. Boel is not looking great. He is doing his best, but he's fighting off 7 at once while Randall is like nervously trying to load the cannon again.
Do any of the shadowlings see me or sense me?
No. They're all pretty focused.
As people in this, because talking doesn't count. I am going to yell and try to get their attention.
Okay.
Does it work?
Let's roll for it. Give me a d20. Yeah. 12. Okay. We'll say 4 out of the 7 look up at you, and as they do, Boel stabs 3 of them. It was just enough for him to turn the tide.
Hey, there we go. All right.
Okay, and then with that, the other two ASMR, seeing you rush into the Shadowlings, feel motivated, and they take out another 2 apiece, and Wardle fires his crossbow into another one, taking out all of them on the poop deck.
Go squad!
And they all appear on the main deck of the Mimic.
You're okay. You're invisible.
You're invisible. Okay, let's move to wait. Oh wait, we just had your turn. Sorry, it's the Shadowling's turn. I was working backwards in the order. Okay, let's just start. I'll just describe real quick. What did I say? How many did Boel take out? 3, right? Okay, so the other 4, 2 of them turn and start heading towards you, Kithri, and 2 are going to attempt to attack Boel. Ooh, 18. That is going to hit. And that one had a battle axe. And they deal... Ooh, 18 damage to Boel. Their battle axe comes right down in between his neck and shoulder, and he falls to his knees in pain. Still alive. The other forms a spear and attempts to jab him in the side while he's down. 12, which will not hit.
Oh, no.
It bounces off the armor. Okay, and then Rael. Did you turn back towards them, or is your back, like, are you still looking at the cannon, or are you looking at the Shadowlings?
I'm gonna say that's up to you. Like I said, I just kind of went. I'm just kind of trying to go in an all-out frenzy against whatever I can get my flame swords on.
Gotcha. Okay, the first one will attack. 14. And I'll just say they've all held on to their swords.
Okay.
Against AC.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And 3.
Okay.
And then the second one, nat 20.
Dang it. You're killing me, man.
I'm trying not to, dude. I'm so sorry. I really thought somebody would have got down there by now.
Yeah, 'cause it's totally your fault, right?
Oh, 1 on that one.
I'll take it.
Oh, actually, it'll be 2 because it was a nat 20, so double damage. Sorry.
I don't believe you.
And then
If you were within eyesight of me, I could help you.
the last one's 13. I'm so sorry.
It hits.
His AC is 12.
For a total of 4.
Dang.
So, what was that total? It was
4 plus 2 plus 3 is 9.
9. Okay.
I'm down to 10.
I shouldn't have given you so much crap for having so much health.
Did you happen to buy a health potion while you were in Prathine or Faith? Kithri did.
It's always a good idea. I have literally taken no damage.
I'm closer to you, right? Technically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have health potions.
I have health potions, and I have a thing that my Battlemaster thing. I can help with hit points and things.
Nice.
But you have to be in sight. I can't see either one of you.
I didn't. No.
Okay. You can always call for help. Just a reminder.
So.
Okay. Just as a reminder, you are inside
The mimic.
which means you may not be able to find a powder room like you were expecting. You might be able to find organs. Just throwing something out there.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you've seen multiple times before, all the shadowlings that died in the previous turn return to the deck they were on. So the 7 that was just slain attacking the poop deck is now back attacking the poop deck.
None of them decided to follow me since I, cut down a couple of them.
No, because now all of the ones that were downstairs are now back, which is up to a total of 8.
Oh, good.
So you got 7 behind you attacking the poop deck and 8 below you. And Boel's not looking great. It's the ship's turn, and it's only going to be able to fire one cannon because Rael successfully cut the tongue off of 2. It wasn't able to reload. And this one will hit. And it does 33 damage to the French Poverty.
What the heck?
Is the French Poverty wooden?
The French Poverty is a metal ship.
Rusted?
No. It's like a new, pristine ship.
No, I meant, okay.
He's trying to find
Bloody.
the equivalent of bloody.
Oh, bloody. Sorry, no. The French Poverty is actually doing really good. Like, a lot better than I was expecting.
Okay. Nervous
Okay. Rael, it is your turn.
Okay, how close are these?
Oh, and the Mimic is, like, super bloodied, by the way.
Okay. So how many bonus actions do you get a turn?
It depends on your class/race, it should say.
Okay, so I have 2 spells that say bonus action.
Okay.
So could I theoretically do them and still move and still use my regular action?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes. For the people who really care about rules, if we're doing it wrong, I'm sorry, but I, as the DM, am allowing it.
Okay, so how close am I to, like, the farthest and the nearest shadowing to me?
They're all... the farthest is maybe within 10 feet of you now. It's closing in on being able to attack you as well. The other 3 are within, like, 5 feet.
Okay, so can I move to a point where they're all 5 feet away from me?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, if they're 5 feet from you and you go between them and the farthest one, they'll all be within like 3 or 4 feet of you at most.
Okay, but I'm trying to space it to where I can be 5 feet away from everybody, but within 20 feet of everybody.
Gotcha. Okay, I feel like... So there's 3 kind of around you, and then there's 1 10 feet away from you. I'm trying to think how we could do this to where you could evenly get 5 feet away from all of them equally.
Like, at least 5 feet.
Oh, at least?
Between 5 and 20 feet away from all of them.
Yeah, so if you go... So instead of going to the middle, if you go to the left or right about 5-10 feet, you'll be okay.
Okay, well then I will do that.
Okay.
Thank you. And I will cast, using my last second spell slot, Spike Growth. And if it's okay with you, it's a transmutation. I'm just going to use my darts as like 7 twigs or thorns.
Okay.
And what it does is it creates a 5-foot, like, diameter circle around me.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the outside of that is a 20-foot radius of thorns that grow up around.
Very cool. Okay. Okay, yeah.
So I cast that, and it does... Can I see this real quick? I'm sorry. We just need to get another player's head.
How high does it go? Like, will it just be in the room, or will it go above you?
It is just on the ground, centered on a point.
Okay.
The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration,
Okay.
and they take 2d4 piercing damage, and anyone who tries to move through it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet they travel.
Cool. Okay. Great. Do you need to roll to see if it's successful, or does it just happen?
It just happens.
Okay, I'm going to say that as soon as it spawns, it kills all 4 of the shadowlings.
Alright.
They are Gunski.
Will it do damage to the mimic itself?
You grew... Roll a d10. Yeah, I'll give that to you, saying you literally grew thorns out of its organs.
Oh, 1.
That's something, okay? That'll add up.
It's a little bit of little here, little there.
Okay, and you have 2 more actions you want to take?
Okay, so the other one, I'll cast Speak with Animals
Okay.
to try to communicate with this mimic. And I'll say, hey man, I don't know what your problem is, but we can find a peaceful solution and work together to do something, or we can murder you.
You're just mad because you're almost dead.
That, someone may or may not bash in his teeth.
Do you like your teeth, mimic? I assume you can't properly function without them?
I'll nom on you if I have to.
Okay.
Nom 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 nom.
If someone bashes your teeth in, I'm trying to help you.
I'm trying to eat you, my boy.
Death it is. And then I purposefully end my Speak with Animals
Okay.
prematurely. And then just do my little
Fire. Okay.
fire blitz again.
Give me a d20. Attack roll.
8.
That will not hit.
Was that for both of these ones?
Sure. I'll let you roll for the other one.
Okay. 9.
That also. Sorry. But it gets a little smoky in there. The mimic coughs a little.
Okay.
The boat shakes. All right. It is the French Poverty's turn. They are going to roll. Come on. Randall, give me something good. That'll hit.
Nice.
All right. And that is a total of... I am looking at the wrong ship. $48 damage. It flies directly into this mimic, and you hear it cry out.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
What is Randall again?
A human.
Okay.
A librarian. All right, and Wayne, it is your turn.
All right, Mister. Oh my gosh, why can I not remember the name of these things?
Asamar. You could also ask him his name.
All right, Mr. ASMR. What's your name, real quick?
Roman.
Roman. Let's go be dentists.
Let's go. And he flies you in front of the... He flies you in front of the mimic.
Also, okay, real quick. I just have a question about this.
Yeah?
We're invisible.
Yeah.
The mimic cannot see that we're doing this.
No, but it might be able to sense you as soon as you start hitting it.
Okay, just purely hypothetical. I'm not planning on doing this. What would happen if I'm invisible and I use my wave of terror?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, what would it be afraid of?
Yeah, it couldn't really...
Psychotic
It
state?
just
gets scared, yeah.
Have you heard of anxiety?
Yeah, it's the berserk state. The movie just went... Anyways, yeah. Give me a little closer. I think those teeth are a little too long, don't you?
Okay.
I'm gonna swing up. I want to push the teeth in.
Okay, I will... This thing is massive. I'll let you at most push 2 teeth in.
I'm going for 2 front teeth.
All right, 2 front teeth. Give me a d20.
Well, that's better. 9.
That won't hit. I'm so sorry. And it's going to take a reaction and attempt to bite you. It can't see you, but it knows something just hit.
Would it be disadvantaged then?
I'll give it disadvantage because it can't see you. 5. That will not hit, but it closes its mouth right in front of you, and the ASMR are like pushed back from the force. But you're okay.
I am annoyed. I have not made any sort of damage with this entire encounter.
I'm so sorry. You've been doing good. You've had some great ideas. I really liked the teeth idea. You know, you'll take an inspiration for the teeth idea.
Just mark it down.
And don't forget, you can also use your inspiration too to re-roll.
Yeah.
And
Do you have these, by the way?
they're on the table, right there in that little bag. Inspiration tokens. Okay, Kithri, it is your turn.
Okay, so I can assume these shadowlings are bigger than me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I can freely move through their space without invoking opportunity attack.
Nice.
Okay, since I am nimble
Okay.
and very small. Okay, so I haven't been doing as much damage as I could have been, which doesn't matter really because they've been disappearing. But I forgot about Ring of Giant Slaying. So,
Oh, yeah.
fun. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna make my way down there, and I'm gonna move like in between them, like under them, but I'm gonna be like slicing at their legs.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll allow it.
Alright, cool. Double wielding. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna again try to strike out and get as many as possible.
Gotcha.
So, rolling 4 again. Alright.
I'll let you. You're looking for an 11, so just tell me how many we got above it. We're far enough into this battle, I can be honest with you guys. All right. And let's roll for
Some damage.
let's roll for damage.
Okay. 5, 1, 4, and 4.
Great. You slice their legs, and all of the shadowlings disappear across the boats. And you hear the mimic give out one final scream as it dies. Here's the problem. You guys aren't safe yet. It's still attached to your ship, and it is falling out of the sky. Back to the top of the order. Rael, you're inside the ship. It is falling out of the sky. It is still attached to the French poverty. We'll say you've got 8 rope connected between the ships.
8 ropes?
Yep.
Okay. So, am I close enough to where I can kind of like wiggle out of the ship? Like close enough to a cannonball opening?
Yeah, I'll give that to you, but you'll need to transform into something that can stick unless you want to fall.
I can still transform into the giant eagle, right? You said?
Yeah.
Half the flying
Yeah, we
speed?
cut its flying speed in half.
Okay.
But you definitely can't get out if you're the eagle inside the ship.
Jump out and bend.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was gonna kind of wiggle out, and I assume I free fall for like 10 seconds.
And
freak out.
as you're falling, Randall yells, "No!"
I look at him and try to wink, which obviously he doesn't see because he's way far away.
Yeah. And then you hear him go, "Yeah!"
And then I need to look up the giant eagle again.
Cool. I'm gonna say you getting out, transforming was your turn. I'm gonna cut to the French. Yes.
Wild shape is technically a bonus action.
You did use up your movement though.
Oh,
Doing what?
Climbing out.
climbing.
Climbing out the hole.
Yeah, you win this round.
We're moving fast. The ship's falling. It is the French poverty's turn. The 2 available ASMR run and cut 2 of the ropes. And Randall attempts to help Boel, who's not in a great shape. And the ship is beginning to flip to its side. So what did I say? It attacked on the right side. So it's tipping over towards its right as it's being pulled down by the mimic. Wayne, it is your turn. You are still being held up by the ASMR.
Alright, Rahman.
Yeah. Roman. Yeah.
We need to disengage. So, I I'm going to, I guess, be like fly swattering with my mace as Roman brings us across the sides of the ship so that I can detach the French property.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check. I probably should have made you roll acrobatics as you jumped from one ship to the other.
You did.
What is that?
I made you roll athletics, but...
You said acrobatics? Oh, thank you. 22.
22. All right, you get 3 of the ropes as you're flying. You've got 3 more ropes. Kithri, it is your turn.
Am I close enough to one of the holes / is there a rope attached close enough?
We'll say there's 1 rope left attached to the battle deck, and 2 more attached to the main deck.
Okay. Do I have enough movement to make it back up?
No, but you have enough to make it to the one on the battle deck.
I am going to run over and try to cut that one.
All right, give me a d20.
That one.
Oh, it doesn't. You trip and fall. And Randall, as he's trying to help Bo out, kind of turns and he's like, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine.
All right, Rael, top of the order.
Okay.
The ship is, we'll say, at like a 30-degree angle at this point.
And there are 5 ropes left?
3. Because the
Got 3.
Wayne got 3, and 2 of the ASMR each got 1.
Okay. How close are they to each other?
Okay, so there's 1 on the battle deck and 2 on the main deck. So we'll say they're kind of like in a little triangle.
Okay.
We'll say they're all within like 10 feet of each other.
Okay, I'll go up to the one high ones.
Okay.
And use my multi-attack to try to split 2 at once.
Cool. Give me a d20. Or multiple if that's what the attack calls for.
Sorry, it is 2 different attacks with both of them plus 5 to hit.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, nat 20 and an 8.
Okay, did you say plus what to the attack?
Plus 5.
Did you already apply that?
Yeah.
Okay, you get 1 of them.
Okay.
Okay, there's still 2, 1 on the main deck, 1 on the battle deck, and Wayne, it is up to you. What degree did I say, 30 before? We're sitting about 45 now.
How many? We've got 1 or 2?
2 left, 1 on the main deck, 1 on the battle deck.
Roman. One more pass. My voice is a lot more raspy than I wanted to be. One more pass.
Okay.
I'm just gonna swing.
All right.
Have him drop you and him attack the other one, and I'll dive and save you.
You have the feather falling potion as a reminder.
Just in case.
If you want to do it, you can. We will say that's a dexterity saving throw. No, okay, we'll have Jerry roll a dexterity saving throw to see if he catches you, and you'll roll acrobatics to see if you cut one.
Okay.
And I'll actually roll for the last one.
All right. Roman, I need you to cut one and drop me loose for the other one. It's a bit farther away.
All right, and he lets go, and he swings.
You're gone.
He swings his sword and misses the rope.
No.
Alright. Well, here's my swing. What am I adding to this? What did you say this was a thing? Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Thank God. 15?
Okay, you cut it, and let's get a dex saving throw from Rael.
Nat 20.
Let's go! I'm gonna let you decide. Do you catch him with your claws, or does he land on top of you?
He lands on top of me.
All right.
Just like a gentle.
And there is 1 left on the main deck. Kithri, I will let you take as much movement as you need to get to the top of it.
Alright. I'll get up there.
Oh, we're sitting at about 60 degrees right now. It's not
Get up
great.
there, and I am yelling for everyone, like, we gotta cut this rope.
Okay.
If I don't have enough movement to make it to the rope, somebody up there get to the rope.
All right. You've got it. You got just enough movement.
Okay, what am I? I'm rolling a.
Give me a D20. Just a base. I made Wayne roll acrobatics because he's falling out of the sky. It doesn't. It wasn't enough. You slice it and it wasn't enough. We're hitting about 70 degrees now. It is getting very hard to move. Wayne, you're up.
Because I'm on top of him, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait, sorry. Rael, you're next in the order. My bad.
Okay, another multi-attack.
All right.
Spam the numbers here. 24 and 19.
Okay, you hit. It snaps. The French poverty jerks back into its upright position, and the mimic plummets into the sea with a mighty splash. You did it! Congratulations!
How boring this would have been if we all were like, let's keep fighting the attackers. And when we do that, it's like, oh no, the ship is falling.
Now, I will say, every time, because the Shadowlings were a part of the Mimic, anytime you killed one, it was doing damage to the Mimic.
Just kept cutting them down.
That's what I was saying. Like, imagine how boring that would have been. If we were like, get off my ship.
Yeah, this was so cool. I enjoyed this one. How are you guys feeling?
I'm glad I got to cut a couple rolls.
I'm so sorry, Wayne. I'm so sorry.
I'm mostly glad we didn't lose any crew members.
Yeah.
Well,
That was my main.
As far as you know,
BD.
Boel's not looking great. No one...
I am.
Not that it's a bad thing, but no one went to go check on the dwarf and the elf.
Kithri is now remembering and is immediately going to go down there and check on them.
Okay, and as you run down, they look pretty bloodied, but still alive. They held through.
Were you running numbers for them?
No, this is just cinematic.
Gotcha.
How I feel in the moment.
Meanwhile, on the main deck, me and Rael are like, yeah!
Let's go.
Actually, you're on my back. We're not on the main deck yet.
Oh, what, you're going, ah! And you're like, ugh!
And Wardle gets on the intercom and is like, everyone okay? Can I get a check-in? And people just randomly start popping up on the intercom where they can, letting him know they're okay. You guys can or can't. You do what you want.
I assume they see me and Rael going,
Yeah, yeah.
My wings like splayed up like the American eagle, and
I was just going to use my communicator stone and be like, yeah, and the guys down here manning the engine are all right too.
All right. And so, do you help them, or you just what are you doing down there?
I'm gonna try to help them to the best of my ability, but I don't really have any magic or anything.
Gotcha. We'll say there is an infirmary on the second level.
and I'll be, transform back to Rael and be making good berries and handing them out to people.
Oh, good. Okay. So you can try and help them down there. You can help get them upstairs. It's up to you.
I mean, would our ship be okay?
Yeah. You're no longer being attacked.
Down to help the engine room and all that.
It can fly on its own. They're mostly there to just maintenance, really, keeping it safe.
Yes, I'm taking them up to the infirmary then.
All right. And we'll just say
Get Boel, please.
they got some good berries. Boel got some good berries. Wait, how many do you have? I think that's an important question.
Well, it's a first level spell slot, and I have 3 first level spells left, so I think there's like 30 or 40 of them.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. We can just say you're handing them out as much as you want.
Okay. Rael says to Boel, "I'm so sorry I left you. Are you okay?"
I made it. We kept our promise. We made it through.
That was freaking awesome. You were great. I'm never leaving you alone again, dude. I'm so sorry. You look so bad. Have a good berry.
Thank you. And it helps, but he definitely goes to the infirmary to rest, bandage it up, and I was going to say repair, but he is not a machine.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone that was really damaged was taken to the infirmary. Did anyone check on Wardle? Just a reminder, he did get a spear to the gut.
I'm gonna go back to Wardle and the ASMR lady, and like, I'm sorry that I didn't really help too well, but you know.
You got it. We would not have made it through. We would not have gotten all those ropes off without you. We're alive because of you.
I mean, good job keeping the ship in the correct.
In ship shape. That's what I'm here for.